Hola, bonjour, hello. Welcome to Shantu's Tarot. Hi, everyone. Welcome. This is a general love message for the sign of Virgo for the month of February 2020. You could have Virgo anywhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could also be a cross watcher for a Virgo or simply have been intuitively led here. Whatever the reason or season, I am happy to have you. So let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This to me is a message coming to you fast and hard. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You could be involved with a younger air sign, but the first thought that came to my mind was a message. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. The bottom of the spread, we have the Hanged Man and the Tower. Two very powerful major arcana. It's interesting because they are slightly opposite in their symbolism, but I just noticed that both of these figures are upside down, which is pretty intense. Okay, I'll get to that in a moment. So the Hanged Man is sometimes I affiliate with the sign of Virgo, but this person is in suspended animation, and it's self-imposed. You see he has the string there, and he can write himself if he needs to. And I say he, but it could be he or she or they. This person is looking at things from a different perspective in order to gain enlightenment, clarity. See, they have a halo here. So they're in the process of gaining clarity and a balanced perspective about a situation or about themselves. The Tower, however, it doesn't mean that there will be violence, but it has a rather violent or aggressive energy to it, that this person has been knocked down or knocked out of their tower. There are no doors here, so I pointed this out before in another reading. They can't go back into this structure, and they're plummeting to, it looks like, the ocean depths below. So the fact that they're both upside down, I feel like, is very significant. I feel like your loved one or you or both of you will be forced due to circumstances, a situation, or what have you, to see things from a different perspective. One of you may be more willing than the other. So, for example, you can see here this person, the energy here is much calmer, and this suspension and reversal of perspective seems self-imposed, and here it seems forced. So it looks like one of you is willing to see things from the other perspective much more willingly than the other. That's rather interesting. Okay. We have the Four of Wands, fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the first thing I thought was you could potentially meet someone or be involved with someone with whom you work. That's a possibility. And you might work in the wedding industry. Maybe that covers a lot of ground. You could be a stylist or a designer, a caterer. I don't know, that came to me. Or perhaps you're in a wedding band. I don't know. But I feel like there's a chance that you could meet someone if you're not currently involved. You could meet someone at work or at a wedding, because Four of Wands often has to do with celebrations, but also has to do with stability, balance. And a lot of people like to point out that these branches here are symbolic of 11. So If you're already involved, it could be someone with whom you have a soulmate or twin flame connection. And let's see. This is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be involved with another earth sign. And you could be actually working really hard in order to create or maintain the stable home life that you have with this person. So that's also a possibility as well. Focusing on your coins in order to maintain what you've grown and developed so far. We have more fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, with the Ten of Wands, and the Emperor is also Aries. Often it's significant for the sign of Aries. So you could be involved with an Aries. One of you may be self-employed or a supervisor or team leader of some sort. I often get self-employment and entrepreneurship when I see this card. And you're feeling overwhelmed. You could be feeling overwhelmed about business matters, or it could be the relationship. The Ten of Wands is carrying a heavy burden, right? A lot of things in this bag. The positive thing is that tens, and in this Ten of Wands, indicates the completion of a cycle. So if you're feeling overwhelmed now, it means that the end is near and that you will be laying these burdens down soon. So fear not, whether the worries or burdens are work-related or love-related. Next we have air energy, Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords. So a lot of air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So the Ten of Swords can indicate that someone has stabbed you in the back. So there could have been betrayal in your relationship or between you and your loved one, or perhaps one of you is recovering from a betrayal from a previous relationship. Again, tens represent ends of cycles. So this person is so close to the water, which makes me think that they are close to beginning their healing, their recovery. Six of Swords also has to do with healing. This person is rowing from choppier to calmer waters. So it could be that your loved one is traveling to you. Maybe you've been in an accident, or you've been ill, or they're just coming to comfort you. It doesn't have to be physical or literal. It could be that they're just there for you. But I'm getting travel here, and this could be physical or emotional pain, or just, intense challenges that are, again, like the Ten of Wands, are weighing you down. But it's the end of this cycle with 10. So it's coming to an end, and someone is coming to help you, to your rescue. Possibly your loved one, which is fantastic. Next, we have the Artist and the Seven of Wands. So fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So if you're not familiar with this deck, it has two additional major arcana. Most traditional decks end with the World at number 21. This deck has two additional major arcana, and the last one is the Artist, associated with number 23. So this artist, one of you could be an artist in whatever medium, but this person is really focused on their artwork. I'm assuming they're drawing this landscape or this tree, but their focus is very intent on their medium. This person's also naked. It reminds me of the Star, because the Star is often a performer as well. So one of you is extremely artistically inclined and very focused on their work or their current projects. The other is not willing to give up, or they're willing to fight for this connection despite feeling that they don't have your full attention. If you can see, this person looks they're in a defensive stance, and we can assume are probably 6 people standing below, but this person has the advantage. So yeah, one of you seems to have their attention elsewhere, perhaps on work, and the other is not willing to give up on this connection. They're ready to fight for it. And lastly, we have the King of Pentacles. It's more earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like this could be you standing in your power, really being comfortable in your own skin for the month of February, which bodes well for all relationships, romantic or not. This king, or the energy of this king, is steadfast, true. He's very secure financially. He's comfortable. He looks pretty zen too. He's peaceful. He's comfortable in nature. This could also be Aries because we have a little ram here, but yeah, I would say I'm leaning more towards Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But this is a great paternal energy, father figure. You could be involved with an older fire sign, an older earth sign, or you could be the older earth sign. But it's very positive, strong, reliable energy. Someone you can feel safe with. To round out the reading, I'm going to pull a card from the Mastery of Love cards. They are a companion deck to the book, The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. So one more card and we will finish out the reading. Virgo. Oh, this one flipped over. And we have, to master love, you have to practice love. The art of a relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is, therefore, about actions. It is not about attaining knowledge. Yes, I like this message. I pulled it for another sign. You have to practice, be the love that you want to see, that you want to feel and experience. So if there are challenges or frustrations in your connection, remember to react and to act from a place of love, compassion, empathy, and understanding. I hope this reading was helpful. If it resonates, please like, share, subscribe, comment below. If it didn't resonate, it wasn't your reading this time around. That's okay. Take what does resonate and leave the rest. I would like to thank you so much for taking the time to join me wherever you are in the world. Wishing you so much love and light. Take care.